So, Barry, real talk. When you moved to Germany from the US and you had a 9-month-old baby, now she's 9, but you were a single mom this entire time. Honestly, did you feel judged?
Honestly, no, zero. That's the biggest shock I had here in Germany. Here, being a single mom isn't seen as a flaw, which I really enjoy.
Really?
Yeah. No one really cares if I'm divorced or how old I am or which university I graduated from. They really care if my soul is interesting, not my marital status or my educational background. It really feels like true freedom.
Wow, I love that. But in some cultures, that's seen as a bit of a disadvantage, like you failed at life with your marriage.
Yeah, I can totally understand that. Actually, I also felt it in some culture. But actually, being here, I see it as a badge of honor.
How so?
Well, just think about it. You need a lot of courage to walk away from a marriage that drains you, that's brave. And need responsibility to raise a human being on your own. I think these are strengths, not weaknesses.
That's awesome. But what about the practical stuff? Like having a full time job, doing a side hustle, because we need to as women,
Mhm.
and keeping a kid alive. Is society actually supportive of this?
100%, totally. At least here in Germany, that's how I feel like.
Mm.
My boss is super understanding. If I need to pick up my kid from kindergarten during a meeting, I just go, no guilty trips. And the dating scene here also fine. I feel like, I mean, maybe some guys really do care about the fact that I have a child, but I really don't feel like that's the majority.
Wait, really? Men don't care?
Not at all. Most single moms I know here living in Germany found partners who are totally willing to share the parenting load. You aren't defined by your past here, which, as I said, is true freedom.
Okay, so last question. How do you juggle it all without burning out?
I think two things. First, I don't raise a princess in a greenhouse. She helps out. We're a team. We work together and make her be responsible for like household stuff. And that also makes her a responsible person. And second, master making the most of your small breaks. You'd be surprised how much you can do in 10 minutes.
Can you give an example?
For example, you can do some reading, some cooking, replying an email during the gap that you drop and pick up your kid.
If you needed to hear this today, drop a heart in the comments.
Yes, you got this, girlfriend. We love you.
Bye, girlfriends.
Bye.